May you find happiness and peace, and may your home stand the test of time.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. Today I'll be reacting to another video from Kirk. Today's video is titled The Perfect Solution to an American Deep State. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hi Charlie, thank you for coming. My name is Corey Jernigan. I'm the president of University of San Diego College Republicans. My question is, with the growing security state and most media becoming blatant propaganda, a lot of people feel like they're the small individual. What can I do? I hold these beliefs, but like you said earlier, I feel alone. For the individual, other than voting, what would be your advice to make them feel like they can make a difference?
Yeah, so you have to invest in self-sovereignty. So you have to, don't ever, try to be in a place where you never have to be dependent on the government. So from the currency that you have, I mean, I'm a big believer in alternative currencies, gold, silver. I do not have faith in the long-term perspective of the US dollar at all. In fact, they're destroying the US dollar every single year. That's what inflation is. Inflation is the continual slow-motion suicide of the US dollar. And this is gonna sound, you know, it's gonna be taken out of context, but I don't care. I think that anyone who's serious about self-sovereignty should own weapons and know how to use them and own them responsibly. And I think that what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a rise in crime across the country while they're simultaneously trying to take our weapons away from us. And it's not about fear-mongering, but the standard norm of human history is chaos, bedlam, war, division, strife, civil conflict. We're all born into kind of a very stable country in sense, and we're seeing it destabilize in front of our eyes. And then finally, don't make excuses. Try to exercise your agency, get married and have lots of kids, stay loyally married to that person, try to find Jesus Christ in your life, which I believe is the most important decision that people can make. And despite everything that's against us, oh my goodness, the globalists, you know, all this sort of stuff, that's fine. We still live in a great country. We still can do something about it. Get engaged on a local level. You can run for office, support those that do, support the petition signatures. And I'm optimistic because there's so much fight left in the American people. We are being pummeled right now by this regime. Every single day. They are trying to destabilize the country. There is a theory called the Cloward-Piven political strategy or political theory that was introduced by political theorists back in the 1960s, 1970s. And they said the way that we are going to get left-wing domination, the way that we are going to get Marxist politics is by three things: building a permanent deep state bureaucracy in Washington, D.C., borrowing so much money that we'll never be able to pay back and bankrupting the country, and having mass migration of people from all over the world and flooding the system of immigration. I wonder what those three things would ever look like if they came into practice. You can look it up. Cloward-Piven strategy. What you are living through right now is not a mistake. It's not that Joe Biden and the current White House, they're stupid. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. It's a strategy. It's a plan. They're trying to overload the system so they can break it, so then they can build whatever comes next. And if we have anything to say about it, we're going to say no and keep on building something that's bold and beautiful and hopefully rooted in traditional conservative American values and principles. Thank you.
Wow. Anyway, I don't know how true this is because I don't think anyone would want to become president to, you know, spoil the system he or she met. But anyway, for the few things he said crime rate are increasing, which is true. It's increasing everywhere in the world, and Americans are allowed to have weapons. You see, so long as those weapons are licensed, you're allowed to have it. So you shouldn't take those weapons away from them, because as far as there's increased crime rates, people need to defend themselves. And before you can get a weapon, you need to make sure the weapon is licensed, and you need to make sure you know how to use it. It's just like getting a driver license. You know, no driving institution will give you a license without you knowing how to drive, or without them inspecting, you know, to know that you know how to drive. So I love this, and I feel like, yes, the thing is, the way the world is going, you need to get things like assets way more than just the physical cash. You know, you need to get assets that you can, you know, swap for anything, maybe for gold, for anything, you know, anything tangible, because only God knows how long the physical cash would sustain us, because this paper we are holding as a means of transaction was created so that we can respect it and use it as a means of transaction. I don't know how long it's going to last. So the thing is, in the next 100 years, gold will still have value. Diamond will still have value. Your land you bought will still have value. But our currency will either depreciate or appreciate. So no one can tell like what the future holds for our currency. You know, I'm talking about the US dollar, the naira, the cedis, the pounds, the euro. It will either depreciate or appreciate. But gold, diamond, and this will keep on appreciating. So this is beautiful. It's really, really beautiful, and I enjoy how he put things in place. You know, he's just letting us know the reality of life. This is how, you know, things operate. So many countries are living off loans. You know, taking loans from different country to run their country. But the thing about taking loan is you don't take loan for consumption. You take loan for investment. And that's where we are getting it wrong in Africa, because majority of the time we pick loan from the Western world just to pay our teachers or pay salaries of our workers, and we don't take loan to build, you know, our country, you know, build things that would provide money for our country. Because I see country taking loan to invest in their country natural resources. Let's say you are into mining of gold, you take loan, you get more and more infrastructure that will help you mine more gold. You're investing. Or you take loan to help you refine your oil. If you're an oil producing country, you're investing. But you don't claim to be an oil producing country without a single refinery, and yet you take different loan to pay your staff, or you take different loan to build bridges, to build schools. That is not what you use loan for. You use loan to invest. And out of that investment, you pay back your loan, you build your infrastructures. I think that is where we are getting it wrong in Africa. But this is a beautiful one coming from Charlie. I respect him a lot, and I enjoyed this video, and I want to see more videos from him. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it is your first time visiting my channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remain blessed.